Two of hip-hop's biggest names, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, have shared a complicated, often volatile history. What began as mutual respect between two women dominating rap soon transformed into one of the most talked-about rivalries in modern music. Their feud has stretched over nearly a decade, filled with highs, lows, reconciliations, and explosive moments that have divided fans in defined eras. This is the complete story of how it all began, how it fell apart, and how, in 2025, it erupted once again in a very public and ugly way. In early 2017, Cardi B was the new rising star of rap. Fresh off her breakout success on Love and Hip Hop New York, she was turning her viral fame into a serious rap career. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj stood as the undisputed queen of hip-hop, already years deep into chart-topping success. Collaborations with pop icons and a loyal fanbase known as the Barbs. At first, there was no open hostility between the two, but online, fans began comparing them constantly, the reigning queen versus the newcomer. That same summer, the first signs of tension appeared during Hot 97's Summer Jam in June 2017. Cardi joined Remy Ma on stage. Remy performed her Nicki Minaj diss track Shether with an image of Nicki displayed behind her like a memorial. Cardi's appearance during that performance was read by many as a statement one of solidarity with Nicki's rival. A few months later, in August 2017, Nicki featured on London on the tracks No Flags in the song. She rapped, "Yo, lil' bitch, I heard these labels trying to make another me."
Lil' bitch, I heard these labels trying to make another me. Everything you gettin', little hoe, is 'cause of me.
Many believed Nicki was talking about Cardi B, who was then climbing the charts with Bodak Yellow. Nicki quickly denied it, tweeting that the verse was written months earlier before Cardi's rise, but the internet had already made up its mind. Then came a rare positive moment. In September 2017, Cardi made history when Bodak Yellow hit #1 on the Billboard, the first solo female rap song to top the chart since Lauryn Hill. Nicki congratulated her publicly, writing, "Congratulations to a fellow New Yorker on a record-breaking achievement. Barty, this is the only thing that matters. Enjoy it." For a brief moment, fans thought the two could coexist, but that peace didn't last long. The real spark came in October 2017 when Migos dropped
Motorsport, put that thing in sport.
The track was a star-studded collaboration featuring both Nicki and Cardi, two of the hottest names in rap at the time. Instead of celebrating the union, fans dissected every lyric, hunting for subliminal disses. Rumors spread that the two didn't record together, that verses were changed, and that the collaboration was forced. Cardi and Nicki both publicly denied any beef, saying people just wanted drama. But in November, Cardi did an interview with Capital Extra and hinted that Nicki had changed her verse at the last minute, which reignited the fire.
I spoke to her before. I saw her in person before.
What happened?
We spoke about things.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like getting into detail because it's like, you know, like
I'm not trying to get the gossip. I'm just saying that you good, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
because you're on a track together, so I wanted to.
Well, you know, when I heard the track,
Right.
her verse was in Finnish. Well, it's not the verse that is on right now. And you know, Quavo told me like to get on the song, and I just felt like it's a perfect opportunity for me to be on a track that is that's big like them.
True.
Because those are two big people, and I just started in the game.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, I know that if I get on this record, it's gonna be crazy. Like, who doesn't want it?
Yeah, you done your job on that.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm gonna jump on it, and I jumped on it.
And you smashed it.
Yeah.
Nicki responded sharply on Twitter, saying, "The corniest thing you can be is ungrateful. Give thanks." From there, things began to sour. The public sensed tension, and both artists were now being asked about each other in every interview. In May 2018, the two finally crossed paths at the Met Gala. To everyone's surprise, they were cordial, even smiling together on the red carpet. Cardi later told Howard Stern that there was never a feud, only a misunderstanding. It seemed like the women were trying to move forward. But what came next would destroy any chance of reconciliation. In September 2018, during New York Fashion Week, things took a violent turn. At a Harper's Bazaar Icons party, the two rappers got into a physical altercation. According to reports, Cardi lunged at Nicki, throwing a shoe across the room.
When these two beauties crossed paths, watch out, an ugly melee ensued. One report says Nicki deliberately stepped on Cardi's train and then said something nasty about Cardi's baby daughter. New footage of the fight is surfacing. You can see Cardi stumbling across the hallway, held back by her security team. Suddenly, she lunges for Nicki, who is shielded by her security team. Moments later, there's Cardi undoing her shoe, then throwing it at Nicki. Nicki's team kept the shoe as Exhibit A. Cardi's gown was ripped in the back, exposing her backside. Her bodyguards quickly covered her with what's left of the gown. Cardi left the party with a nasty bump above her left eye. Her shoes were also gone.
Nicki, okay?
After the confrontation, Nicki returned to her hotel looking none the worse for wear. The feud between the rappers has been simmering for a while.
Welcome to 2018 VMAs!
At last month's VMAs, Cardi referred to Nicki using the B word.
And that's something that God gave me that you can't buy.
The reason, she claimed, was that Nicki had allegedly made disrespectful remarks about her daughter, Culture. And Nicki later addressed the fight on her Queen radio show, denying she ever said anything about Cardi's child and calling the incident clown behavior. What followed was an all-out social media war.
Disgusting pig this person is. Calling a dead child a monkey, but telling people somebody talked about your child that never talked about your motherfucking child, so you can get some fucking sympathy points.
They can't feed their fucking family because you mad at what another man sticking his dick inside of.
Oh my gosh.
You mad. You mad at a woman for what a man is doing. And that's the problem with so many black women and women, period. Oh, because she's not black. Because she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches! You just had the biggest blessing of your life with a child. And in 2 weeks, you have attacked 3 women, one at Fashion Week, and left looking the way you left looking so that people could point their fingers at our culture and at our community and laugh at us some more? Who are you angry at, sweetheart? And you want to let your publicist write something about stopping bags? Do you know what the f*** it is to sit in your f***ing room for hours and days at a time writing raps? You came into my f***ing culture. I never had to f***ing DJ to play my songs. This is not funny and this is not about attacking. This is about get this woman some f***ing help. This woman is at the best stage in her career, and she's out here throwing bottles and throwing shoes? Who the f*** is gonna give her a f***ing intervention? Get the f*** out of here with this bullshit. You niggas don't care until somebody's f***ing dead. You niggas want somebody to f***ing die until y'all stop. Until y'all stop this bullshit laughing at this shit. This shit ain't f***ing funny. You put your hands on certain people, you gon' die. Period. I'm not the bitches in a strip club, and I'm not a bitch on a reality show. My money is very fucking long, too.
Cardi posted a series of 10 Instagram videos calling Nicki manipulative, fake, and ungrateful.
How you say that I was the wild animal, that I attacked you, that you was mortified, that you was humiliated, playing the victim, but now you're the gangster? You need to pick a side. Do you want to be the victim or do you want to be the gangster? You lie so much you can't even keep up with lies. First you're saying that you got the footage, your cameraman got the footage, but now you're talking about you want to pay somebody $100,000 if they give you the footage? Yo, makes sense when you talking. I thought you was the victim. I know what there's footage of. You standing on the wall talking about, I'm standing right here, Miss Chung Lee, the street fighter. And since you want to bring that motorsport shit up again, I'm glad you brung it up because I've been dying to talk about it for a hot minute. First of all, you changed your verse 2 or 3 times, and the day before we were supposed to do the motorsport video, you turned in your last verse of it. And I was not feeling of you talking about, oh, if Cardi the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi, following it up with, bitch, you my son, go sit on a party. Bitch, you not my coach, because you never helped me to get in the career, and I'm nothing like you, so I'm definitely not your son. I'm a real ass person, you not. Then, since you say you tired of talking about it, I'm tired of talking about it too. I'm tired of all internet shit. I'm tired of the interview shit. If you really want to talk about it, you know where to link me. We could always link up. You know who to reach out. You know, we could settle it however you want to settle it. We could talk about it or we could fight it out. I'm with whatever. But I'm sick and tired of that back and forth shit. I'm not doing it. I'm in a good space right now. Let me know what's up. Wait, and then you once said that I never showed you genuine love. And that's crazy because when you pull up all my videos, you see that I'm always showing you respect. Because you're somebody that I listened to ever since I was in high school. And that's crazy to me because I show you respect. But the difference between me and a lot of these bitches, I don't suck. That's the difference. What you need to do is stop focusing on other people, focus on yourself, and focus on your craft because you're out here up your legacy looking like a hater.
By the end of 2018, both had said they were moving on, but the world had already picked sides. After that explosive night, both rappers seemed to cool off publicly. For nearly 6 years, there was no major confrontation, only small jabs, subtle shade, and the occasional fan-fueled rumor. Both women focused on their careers, families, and new projects. Still, their fan bases, the Barbs and the Barty Gang, kept the rivalry alive online. Any tweet, lyric, or look was dissected for hidden meaning. Everyone knew the beef wasn't over. It was just waiting to be reignited. In August 2025, Cardi B returned to music with a brand new album titled Am I the Drama? On one of its tracks, Imaginary Players, Cardi rapped,
Stripe like Tom Brown, these bitches should calm down.
Fans quickly connected the lyric to Nicki Minaj's 2025 Met Gala outfit, and within hours, speculation exploded. Was Cardi taking shots again? Cardi didn't name names, but the Subliminals were loud enough to be heard.
And there is an album. So you talking about no album with a what? What? Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be fucking crying. Because I'ma outsell. I'ma have hits. I'ma be on top. That's a fact.
And Nicki definitely heard them. In September, as Cardi's album rollout continued, Nicki announced that she had her own album coming in March 2026. She began tweeting, then deleting messages mocking Cardi's first week sales. One tweet simply said, $4.99, a clear jab at Cardi's discounted album price on iTunes. Another post suggested that Cardi's team inflated numbers. Then Nicki started directly addressing lyrics from Cardi's new songs, twisting them into insults about her looks and past controversies. Fans quickly realized the feud was officially back. In late September, things spiraled out of control. Both artists began tweeting furiously on X, exchanging one personal insult after another in real time. With millions watching, Nicki accused Cardi of hypocrisy, bringing up old videos where Cardi used offensive language toward black women, and went as far as to insult Cardi's children, calling them names and mocking their looks. Cardi snapped back, calling Nicki bitter, old, and hypocritical for bringing kids into it. She fired back with comments about Nicki's own family, referencing her brother's conviction and questioning her motherhood. For 3 days straight, both stars trended worldwide as the feud devolved into a deeply personal, emotional, and disturbing public fight. Even other celebrities began weighing in. Rapper 50 Cent called for them to stop before things got dangerous. It had become more than music. It was personal, raw, and very public. By October, the feud had reached its lowest point. Nicki, realizing the backlash, made a rare attempt at peace, tweeting, "Peace and love, always. I don't want this energy anymore." She later apologized in part for mentioning Cardi's daughter, saying the child didn't deserve to be dragged into adult problems. But the damage was already done. Cardi replied coldly, saying she'd never forgive Nicki for crossing that line. The feud remains unresolved. What started in 2017 as competitive tension between two powerful women in hip-hop has evolved into one of the most bitter rivalries in rap history. From congratulatory tweets to physical altercations and now deeply personal online attacks, their relationship has gone through every stage of conflict imaginable. While Nicki Minaj and Cardi B have both changed the game for women in rap, their ongoing feud has shown the darker side of fame, where competition, public pressure, and fan culture can twist art into animosity. As of late 2025, both women have expressed mixed feelings, moments of peace followed by renewed anger. Whether they ever reconcile or continue to clash from afar remains uncertain. But one thing is clear, the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B feud will go down as one of the most intense and defining rivalries in hip-hop history.